And just one of the saddest days in this country's history was that day when Katrina hit the Gulf Coast. 1,183 people were killed. 1 million people displaced. It was just, it was incredible. It was just so sad. And, the fact that they were so slow to respond had me madder than anything outside of September 11th, I think. It was ridiculous. And then, of course, everyone remembers that classic picture of the president, President George W. Bush,
heck of a job,
with a little flyover, and just to look down. And that they said that his ratings for his presidency never recovered from that. It was just awful. And then, of course, the classic Kanye moment. George Bush doesn't care about black people.
It's true.
That was deep.
Hey, heck of a job, Brownie.
Right.
That deep too, with the FEMA director.
Right. Well, and you were telling Barbara Bush.
Yeah.
Barbara Bush, she also had a line, his mother, the people were in, you could see them in the Superdome, and the dome was cracking, it's raining and flooding, and it's just all types of craziness going on in there. And she said, those people should be happy that they have a place to stay.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks, ex-First Lady. Right.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then of course we all remember those scenes from the Superdome.
Yes.
People
were dying in there.
Yeah, people were dying in there. They just rolling them over to the side. I mean, it was just, it was unbelievable.
Yes, it was.
I will say this: my most memorable radio show ever was when we did the Katrina relief show. It's just going to be 4 hours, 6 to 10 in the morning. And what we did, and Jay Stevens had this idea, who's our vice president of programming for Radio 1, but that we would take requests. And if any song that you wanted me to play, I would play if you donated $100 to our Katrina Relief Fund. And we raised more than $250,000 that day.
Wow.
That is outstanding.
On a local radio station.
Yeah, that's outstanding.
Right.
I mean, so I think the people of the DMV for participating in that. I will never forget that. That was just amazing. We went from, I told you we were supposed to go 6 to 10. I ended up, next thing you know, it was noon. Then it was 1, 2, 3. 10 o'clock that night.
Wow.
Is when the show ended. I was on from 6 in the morning till 10 o'clock that night.
Soldier.
Wow.
Getting them dollars, man. Trying to help in any way you
Yes.
can, But it was just, again, such a sad moment in our history. And tomorrow marks the 10th anniversary of that. And I'm going to play a song. I was trying to think of what do you close this out with? And then it just hit me. It's like there's a song about this from Robin Thicke and Lil Wayne. And so we're going to play that. But before I do that, I want to play a voice. And when you hear this, you will remember it. Because for me, it was kind of the face of this disaster. And the voice you hear will be that of a guy named Hardy Jackson. And I don't even need to set it up. You can just, it was an interview with a reporter. And I'll just let Hardy speak for himself.